Hey y'all, we back on Hernandez Govans. I don't know what happened to my first video, but I'm about to put it out there. Everything I say is allegedly. Hernandez Govan involved in Yundorf November 2021 murder as the organizer of the hit, as alleged by prosecutors, has led to charges of first-degree murder, attempt first-degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Govan was arrested in November 2022, after which he was granted a $90,000 bond and placed under house arrest. Govan filed a motion to review his bond conditioning earlier this week. According to the document, Govan seeks employment to provide for his wife and family. While he was in the courtroom, Shelby County Judge Jennifer Mitchell sternly warned Hernandez Govan for his perceived carelessness, lax attitude, and disregard for court mandates.
To tell you how serious these charges are. I know I don't even have to go back through that. Okay? I also shouldn't have to remind you that you're out on a bond that, and the court has put you under some real serious or some real tight stipulations.
Yes, ma'am.
During the court session, Judge Michelle did not mince words expressing dissatisfaction with Govan's behavior while out on bond. Mr. Govan, I don't have to tell you how serious these charges are. The judge began setting the tone for reprintment that followed. The judge criticized Govan for playing fast and loose with the court and its stipulations, indicating a blatant respect for the judicial process. Judge Mitchell's irritation was mainly sparked Govan's decision to engage in media interview action deemed reckless and indicative of a lack of understanding of the situation gravity. Like any other judge, they will be concerned whether or not you're using them. You're doing interviews, and the court doesn't like the fact that you feel, the court doesn't like the fact that you feel free enough to do interviews. The judge stated, emphasizing the potential risk associated with Govan's public appearance. The judge made it abundantly clear that until further notice, Govan was to refrain from any form of media interaction. You are not to have any interviews with anybody for any reason, Judge Mitchell mandated, reinforcing the directive sternly. As Govan stood there and listened, Govan's latest request seems moot in light of his recent action. He previously asked to have his house arrest condition lightening, but the previous judge featured Govan would be killed due to his alleged role in Yundorf murder, which he believed was sparked by his feud with his fellow Mrs. rapper Yo Gotti. Govan's daughter Lota Castellasetto was killed, as was black youngster brother. A suspect in that case was caught earlier this week, but the suspect who killed Yo Gotti brother, Big Jill, is still on the loose. As the legal proceedings forward with a review of Govan's bond condition scheduled for March the 1st, which we already know. The judge's parting words serve as a stark reminder of the serenity of the situation. Please don't give me any reason to revoke your bond. The judge concludes, leaving no room for ambiguity regarding the expectations set forth. And don't forget this. He was a friend of Yo Gotti and Big Juck. Yo Gotti brother Big Juck is reportedly associated with Hernandez Govan, the suspect accused of organizing the murder of Young Dolph. Govan is charged with the first-degree murder, attempt first-degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and Dolph slating. Now you have to ask yourself, why did he plan it? Do you think he's really the masterminded person behind this organized crime?
The death with my current situation, and it had absolutely nothing at all to do with it. As a man, I don't know if you got kids, but I wouldn't be able to sit here do no interview with you in this space if I knew that someone had something to do with my daughter being killed. It's just, again, but I see it, you know what I'm saying, and I don't see it, you know what I'm saying, because so why you referring to the post that my daughter, her side of the family, from her mom, grandmama, uncles, and all them people, good people, you know what I'm saying, they heavily involved in church and all of that, so it's like all the things that she picked up on growing up, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some money and hustling it. I feel like she got that from me, and she picked it up from seeing me doing what I was doing in the streets when I was in the streets. And so that was just me apologizing to her for that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't had nothing connected. All the blogs and shit was consistently trying to associate my daughter's death with my current situation, and it had absolutely nothing at all to do with it. And I don't know if you got kids, but I wouldn't be able to sit here do no interview with you in this space if I knew that someone had something to do with my daughter being killed. It's just, again, but I see it, you know what I'm saying, and I don't.
That's right, yes, that was his daughter. He was speaking on his daughter, rapper, she was a rapper, also was gunned down in Houston, Texas. And he's clearing up all rumors, about her passing. She was getting a co-sign from Lil Uzi Vert and just getting ready to blow up. It's a lot going on in Memphis, and Govan seems to be the last one standing. Okay, this is Yo Gotti, y'all. The king of Memphis. Allegedly. Yo Gotti, for the first time since the passing of his brother, what do he have to say about Young Dolph?
Police say orchestrated the murder, remains out of jail on bond waiting for his trial. Govan appeared in court today. Fox 15's Sheila O'Connor breaks down what happened.
Mr. Govan, sir, I need for you to stay in touch with your lawyer. I need for you to continue to meet with the probation department, continue to take drug screening.
A short court appearance for Hernandez Govan. While his next hearing is set for March 11th, Govan must continue to take monthly drug tests and follow the stipulations of his bond. March 11th is also the date the trial for Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith is scheduled to start. Justin Johnson and Smith are accused of shooting and killing Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Govan is accused of plotting the murder. A fourth man, Jamarcus Johnson, has already pled guilty to accessory after the fact charges. Jamarcus is still waiting to be sentenced. I caught up with Govan's attorney, Handel Durham. Durham explains it's difficult to say what's next in this case.
Everything is so fluid. It changes the law. You see it every day. And more or less get with Mr. Hageman and see where they want to take this.
Durham highlighting the difficulty of having many co-defendants.
Dealing with different lawyers, different schedules and everything. I've tried is in the court. I had my schedule, but the judge said no. This is the day and we want to deal with it.
At 201 Poplar, Sheila O'Connor, Fox 13 News.
Hey y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the little slide, the little snippy, and rest in heaven, Young Dolph. But look, don't forget about these two boys right here. Okay, everything in this video is allegedly.
Memphis rapper Young Dolph, delayed until September now. Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith face several charges, including first-degree murder, unlawful firearm possession, and theft of property. Defense lawyers requested more time for experts to review information, and prosecutors agreed. The new judge took over this case after the previous judge recused himself. Due to the attention this case has received, an outside jury will try the case.
The man charged in the shooting death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Prosecutors say Hernandez Govan solicited Dolph's murder. He was back in court today, but without the attorney who's been representing him for the past 5 months. WRT's Dorita Patterson tells us more about the change in counsel.
After Hernandez Govan was arrested last year, the district attorney said he was the one who ordered the hit in the murder of rapper Young Dolph. Months later, the 43-year-old was ordered back to court, in which much was the same. But what has changed is who is standing alongside the accused. Govan has a new lawyer. No longer is attorney William Massey representing him.
Indicating that some sort of conflict had arisen. I don't know the nature of it.
But what is known is who will now defend Govan, an Atlanta attorney, Manny Aurora, who was not present Thursday. Because Mr. Aurora is not licensed in Tennessee, he will be associated with local lawyer Handel Durham Jr., who was in court. Prosecutor Paul Hagerman says Govan's new attorney has already hit the ground running.
He'll have to get up to speed, but he may already be up to speed. And he has all discovery.
Which essentially is the evidence the prosecution plans to use against the defendant. Something else worth noting, you see the red shirt Govan is wearing? It is because he, along with others charged in this very high-profile case, are having to be kept away from the general population in lockup.
And I do know, and we know this from the last court hearing, that all these defendants are house special. It may just be the fact that he's house special.
Judge Coffey with